It's National Points Championship Shootout Stage 2 at Skegness Raceway. We're on round 6 in the competition overall. Up first is the Shootout Junior Grid Draw. So the drivers are in 2 groups, Group A and Group B, and the draw is to determine their starting position within each group. Today at Skegness, for the Consolation, Final and Grand National, Group B will start in front of Group A. Shootout Junior is Harrison, and we're going to meet him now. So with Harrison, so 2 questions for you before we pull these all-important cars out. Who's your favourite Formula 1 driver?
Frankie.
Frankie. And do you think he's going to win the shootout?
Yeah.
Is he going to beat Tom?
Yeah.
Is he? Good.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. That's good.
But Frankie's his favourite driver though, Tom.
Frankie?
Yeah.
What,
yeah.
Frankie? That's
No.
No, little Frankie. I think Frankie's old now.
He's not, is he? Right, are you ready to do these cars? Right, so no looking. Group B first, pull one out and tell Sophie who it is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Tesla.
Yelly, you're first out. Yelly's first out, yeah. Next one. Frankie, you're out first. Second. Third one. It's not looking.
Ferris.
Lee. And the final one from Group B is
Dave.
Dave. You're in the... So that's Group B. So they're going to start in front of Group A for the Consolation Final and Grand National today. So ready for Group A.
Finnegan.
Okay. Okay.
You've all got whiplash from last week.
Tom.
Nice bugger. Tom Harris next. Alongside Dave. So 2 more. We've got
Joe Booth.
Joe Booth, and the final one is
Newton.
Matt. Matt, you're out there. Thank you very much. Right. Have you? Perfect. Thank you very much. We're at cold, damp Skegness.
Warmer than Buxton last week.
It is warmer than Buxton. Are we taking that as a positive?
No, I was close to home last week.
Right, he won. You were rapid at the start. You were very quick.
Then it dried out. And we
Is
had
that what it was?
Yeah, then we had a siesta halfway through, I think, and then give everybody a chance.
Is that what you're doing?
I'll just save it for Kingsland.
Okay. So, but is that because Joe Booth's been over and said, Craig, come on, let's make it a kind of a finale of it at Kingsland?
Yeah, I'll just let him catch up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. He was hitting lots of things in that race, was Joe Booth, including you.
I think I was asleep though when he hit me.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, we're both in the same opinion. Tarmac's not very good.
Okay. Did you do that to save your editing that bit out? Yeah. But it was great. I mean, like, is damp tarmac okay or wet tarmac in your...
I prefer it to be wet.
Okay.
Because then you do know a bit more tyre choice and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when it's really wet and greasy, you have got a bit more grip.
Yeah.
As daft as it sounds.
So did you set that up as a dry track, or did you think actually it's going to be a bit...
I had a quick look and it was raining before we went out, so I did go for a bit more of a wet setting.
Yeah.
Which I think that's why we got away a bit at the start and then went backwards after.
Right, okay.
Because it stopped raining.
Okay, go forwards in the Consolation.
I'll try to.
Thank you.
All
Just
right.
go. How much is this I'm sat on?
Oh, loads of money.
Okay. Another weekend,
Yeah.
another tarmac meeting,
Yeah,
and we're getting quicker and quicker.
I don't know about that.
Oh, right, you said this last week,
Felt fairly slow in that one.
but it wasn't when you consider you raced against Frank, Lee.
Oh, was Frank in that race? Oh, I didn't notice.
I think he finished 8th. Maybe, I don't know.
See, even you don't know.
I think it was 8th. I think they qualified for the final. Did it help? It was greasy, or
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah. It was from the off really. It was a little bit of drizzle on the rolling lap, and
Yeah.
then that yellow flag. It just seemed to come down good.
yeah. And in terms of the car, have you done much to it throughout the week?
Yeah, a little bit more from last week.
Okay.
Can't tell you, it's top secret, but a little bit of tarmac tuning.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. And I had a little phone call to my old mate Cecil.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's told me what I was doing wrong.
And can you share any pearls of wisdom from Cecil?
Well, I could, but then I'd have to kill you.
Okay, right. And so it's basically top secret conversations that we can't share with anybody.
Yeah.
But it's helping you go quicker on tarmac.
Yeah, seems like it, doesn't
Good.
it?
Enjoy the final.
I'll try.
Start your engines.
Final winner. Right, I think your shootout journey is amazing. Right, like 2 weekends ago.
Well, started off terrible and now we're doing not too bad.
Yeah,
right?
but it's that thing that 2 weekends ago, we're going to get through to stage
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
Stage 2, you're like sailing it.
Yeah, I said it I said it that day when I had that battle with Jack and that. If that hadn't have been this style, I was out. I weren't out, obviously, but with the amount of rounds that had gone and the amount of points I was behind, it was game over. But with the idea of it, it's now given me a second chance.
Yes.
But obviously, this one only matters to qualify. The trouble is, hopefully now, I would say I'm safe, and then I can concentrate then going into the final four. You've got to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Tom does it most weeks, but if you're going to win it, you've got to be able to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a very different approach, isn't it, stage 2? Like stage 1 was, I need to be top 2, that's tough. Stage 2 is actually top 3, it's a little bit easier.
Yeah,
But
what I wanted now, I mean, to be fair, it was really hard with what I had to do to Jack to qualify. It's not my style, and Jack's a top lad, and he wanted to qualify. I don't want to get to stage 2 and be doing the same. Does that make sense? I want it to be, they realise that I'm through and qualified. If Joe and Craig want to battle it out, crack on boys, have a go, but I don't want to be in that situation again, which is why I'm hoping now, another result like this tomorrow, come Kings Lynn, it doesn't matter what they do, I'll be fine, hopefully to start stage 3 a bit fresher and a bit better.
Of course. And you mentioned like Craig and Joe, and they're very much battling out for that like third spot now, aren't
and
they?
That was me and Jack. Round 1, that was me and Jack, and you know, we didn't care about, you know, Tesla being miles ahead. We were going at it just to get through, and like I say, I don't want to be in that situation again.
Yeah, of course. Matt, well done on the final win today.
Thank you very much.
Line up again, so I was ready to get the
That's when you need a man.
So this is Cooper. Hello, Cooper. See?
Yes.
Ninth in the final at Skegness.
Yeah, we'd have taken it before we came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were putting the bumper in that race a lot.
Because I haven't got the speed.
Yep.
And we went out in the consolation, and I really struggled in the consolation. Managed to pick up an 8th or 9th, I can't remember what it was, and then we got through. But then that was the only way. I can't compete with these tarmac cars. So I mean, you've just got to try your best, haven't you?
In your group, you need to kind of beat Craig Finnick, and that's kind of where you're at now. So it's that duel that's going on. You beat Craig in that one, and that's kind of what you need to do.
Yeah, I think Craig struggles as well on tarmac. To be fair, I got him a fairly good one in the heat. I think he finished 2 behind me, but I got 11th, so I didn't qualify either. So that was pointless, but literally pointless. But no, you just got to keep going, and like I say, I'll keep coming and I'll keep fighting until Kings Lynn's over.
Thanks so much, Jimmy.
No problem.
Frank Clement Jr. We didn't talk to you after your heat because
You never do. You never talk to me anymore.
Well, no, because you are like nicely under the radar. This is my theme for you now.
I didn't think I was under the radar when I got stacked into that big pile up down there. I've got to be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
But 2 of my group were in there with me. I don't know who fired us all in, so I thought, all right, managed to get going again. Stop on the lead lap. Important. Yeah. And then it was a long way from back there, but to get a third was good.
The heat, you seem to drop back a lot in the heat.
Totally wrong in the heat. It rained that bit. Total dry setup, and I just wanted to qualify. Yeah. Sometimes you got to accept that you're nowhere near on pace because you got the wrong setup, and that was it.
Dave Polly's throwing. He's doing well in your group.
I mean, I chased him in that, you know, and for a shale car, and a shale driver in essence, because he hadn't done no racing on tarmac. And I thought, fair play, and I did. Because I mean, you know, I was working to get there. Yeah. You know, and you know, fair play. Does it show that we're doing the right thing with everything? I think it maybe does. I know they've put a bit of time in on it, you know, and they've got things sorted to make it more into a tarmac car, but it's doable. Yeah, of course. You know, and he can't be unhappy with that, can he? You know.
I've seen him walk around with a smile on his face.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Definitely a smile on his face.
Yeah, all right.
I don't think it was wind. It was definitely smiling.
Superb, and it's good. You know what I mean? Because he is putting the effort in with him. You know, he obviously he's doing his share, but he's done the tarmac as well, and he's right up there.
And we're kind of almost looking ahead to stage 3, aren't we now? Because after tonight, we've done halfway stage 2, then we stage 3, and that's when it gets a little bit more interesting.
Fireworks, that's what springs to mind.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, you know, it's a different thing, isn't it? Yes. Like, it is a different mindset. I don't know if everybody else is thinking the same, but you know, for me, I've got no interest in what Tom's doing and Matt and the other group. It doesn't matter to me at all. Yeah. I've just got to worry about my group, get into the last 6. And then we'll take everything from there. But you know, we'll just see how it goes. I
was talking to Matt just now, and he was kind of saying, "I want an easy stage 2. I want an easy stage 2 because I want to get to stage 3 and be like ready and a little bit more refreshed." Are you kind of in a similar?
I'm going good. Both cars are good. Obviously, we're spending a bit more on tyres and stuff, which it's obviously proving in the results, and it is, you know. But we're enjoying it. That's the main thing. I'm enjoying what we're doing, which.
Are you enthused by this shoot? Because you've done loads of shootout.
I have. And you know what I mean? I've won a few and been in loads of them. But yes, I think them last 4 rounds are going to be different again. I think they're going to be more intent on the fact that the 6 cars and them 6 cars are going to want to win that championship.
Yeah. Because it's achievable though, isn't it? It's 4 meetings.
Yeah, you can't.
It's 4 meetings.
It's not though, is it? Because we've done
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
I do,
It is
yeah.
4, but we've done everything we've had to do to
Yes.
get there. Then we've got 4 to go at. So my plan is if we all take Tom out in a round each,
Okay. Yeah.
bit of a backhand deal,
Yeah, I like that.
then we might stop with him.
But you could do, you could all sit round and go like, there's 5 of us, 4 meetings.
straws.
Yeah, who's going to do it?
But listen, he had a no finish then, just racing. I don't know what happened. You know, he's had a few like that, and he ain't going to take much like that in the last rounds. So, you know, hopefully there'll be good stock car races.
Yep.
3 on shale, 1 on tarmac, which will be Ennisford. You know, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. So I'm already sort of planning out for next weekend's a bit weird because we've got 2 shale, the old round on the Saturday and then the new round the Sunday. Obviously, you know, I want to score as many points as I can this weekend and try and get myself qualified, and then I don't need to stress so much about Kings Lane. You know, obviously I'd race. I'm not saying I wouldn't race, but I need to be keyed in, tired up, ready for Sunday.
Ready for Sunday. Definitely goes against
you know,
it.
take it to the lads and get stuck in. I mean, me, Tom, Holly, Matt, we've all been quick at Northampton, all of us. You know, as long as we all qualify, and I think it's going to be some good race. It'll be a good end to the season, I think. I think it's been good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
damage.
Yeah.
So talk us through what you guys were fixing, 'cause it was very, very busy.
Everything really. A yellow top. There's a pile of cars coming off of turn 2.
Yep.
And the yellow top like come across the track, and I thought I was going to beat him around the outside. I just managed to, but then the train hit the car, which sent me sideways, and then I ended up. There was another car sat in the track which ended up hitting with the front wheel, and it wrecked the outside front, and jammed the steering up, and it's made a bit of a mess, to be fair. Caliper brackets and disc, etc. So yeah, all hands on deck. So thanks to the boys for mucking in and getting it fixed.
Because it's a very quick turnaround tonight. So to get out for the national. Because I was like, oh, Tom's not out, but then
There's
you
more
were.
time to go in the bar, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what Rob's very clever. He's not
as stupid as he looks, is he?
No. And then, right, okay, then in terms of the Grand National, again, didn't get it your own way at the beginning of the race.
No, we struggled with brakes like from the start, so no excuses. It was just what it was, damage, and it's we didn't have quite enough time to change the caliper bracket, which is now just known that's.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a hectic start, and then Craig Finn was leaking something, and I got stuck on the outside, and then I managed to get to the front of the train again, and then big train again into. Unfortunately, I caught JJ's car, which bent the axle again.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a good stock car race, and I think the fans got what they deserved tonight.
Absolutely. Grand Nationals seem to do things at Skegness. I don't know what it is. Whatever Rob puts in your drinks beforehand for Grand Nationals, but they do. They're just the massive
I've said it before.
hits.
It rubs me, mate, but it's nothing to do with that. It's the best action track that you will get for stock car racing.
Yep.
It's fast, but it's wide enough that you can give a big hit, receive a big hit, get around the corner, bounce out the fence, and carry on.
Yes.
There's not many other tracks that we race at that you can do that sort of thing. Like last week at Buxton, if someone had given you a massive one like you've received tonight, you wouldn't have bounced out the fence. You'd have been parked up, like sort of thing. So, the thing is as well, the drivers know it.
Yeah.
So you think you can just get round. So if you give a big hit onto the train of cars and get round, try and sneak around the next corner, and you've done your job.
Yeah,
you've got your points, and you've got your race. So it's good, and it's good to be part of it, isn't it? I love races like that, because there was bumpers flying everywhere, and you get to the front of the train, put to the back of the train, bounce up the fence. It's what stock racing should be like.
It is, and Shootout. So talking to Frank, talking to Matt, and they're all kind of going stage 3. That's where I want to be. That's where it's going to start. Are you kind of thinking that?
Well, to be fair, I want to win every race I go out on. It was, we wanted to put a show on then and get to the front then, but unfortunately with how the race broke out, it was never going to be. So, but no, it's good. The car's been absolutely phenomenal. And to up until the final, I was on a complete winning streak with it.
Absolutely.
So
it was just Grand Nationals you weren't winning.
Yeah, but it's stock race as well. Not letting me have it own way, which is what I want to. I want to race hard. I want to have battles, and it's and that's what we're here for. That's what we enjoy doing.
Yes. Tom, thanks so much as always.
No problem. Thank you.
And it's very bright, that light, but at least it feels like it's sun shining in Skegness.
Yeah, it's not. It's freezing. But
Right. So today I was like, we need to talk to Lee Fairhurst. We didn't speak to you at Buxton. Feature you today, and I thought heat wasn't great, but that's okay. We'll come and talk to you after the final, DNF. Okay, talk to you after the Grand National, DNF.
Yeah.
What's going on, Lee?
Terrible. What happened in the final? I just got turned into a few spinning cars, and it took all the front end of shocker ripped off.
Yeah.
Axle bent back, arms and things like that. So a bit of a mad rush to change the axle for the national. We just managed to get it bodged up, really, ready to get out for the national last minute, and thanks to all the team for that, obviously, for helping us get us back out. But I think on the front end of another train, the brakes weren't good even when I set off, so they definitely weren't good when I was on the front of a train, so I ended up going the fence again. So stock car racing.
You're with your kind of Shootout friend Dave Polly in the kind of melee on turn 4.
Yeah, I knew he was behind me, but I don't know who was behind on top of him as well. But it's what it is, isn't it? We'll just get the bumper in tomorrow as well, and stuck in.
Are you concerned about your group? Because it is top 3, and you've got like this 4 of you, obviously. You kind of sat 2nd, 3rd at the minute. Are you concerned about where? Are you kind of okay?
I've not looked, so I don't know what they are, but I'm assuming I'll be 3rd now because Polly had a good final and I didn't finish. So obviously we'll just try and pick up the pieces and need to start finishing races, don't we?
You do.
I'm sure we make it past lap 3. We'll be in the results, but it's stock car racing and always good to plan.
We had a decent Buxton, which kind of helped. We're in that stage 2 piece, so Buxton was meeting 1 at stage 2. You had a decent Buxton, which is kind of like bumped you up there a little bit.
Obviously Yali's going to be really quick on the last round.
Yes.
He's going to be gunning for a good Kingsland, is it?
Yeah, it's Kingsland. Yeah, Kingsland.
So he'll be up for that, and I'm equally as quick on shale as well as tarmac. So let's try and do as well as we can and try and pick up a win or two.
Yes.
Yeah, get the points.
Do better tomorrow.
I'll try.
Thank you.
Not feel like a trying.